Quit your 9 to 5 and go all in. That's the advice that most people offer when you're looking to find balance between your 9 to 5 and your side hustle while also avoiding burnout. Well, that advice is often not applicable and it is not easy to implement. Instead, I'm going to reveal to you 3 of the most effective ways that I have learned to balance my YouTube side hustle with my 9 to 5. And I won't say that it's going to be easy, but what I will say is that these tips will infinitely help you on your journey as they did for me. I feel like I have cracked the code to managing your time, staying motivated, balancing my 9 to 5 with my YouTube side hustle, all while avoiding burnout. 1. The first step is a little bit controversial and it should be taken with a grain of salt, but it significantly helped me, so I wanted to share it with you all. A common issue that most people encounter when trying to balance their 9 to 5 with a side hustle is their overall lack of energy and time. But after struggling for months, I came to realize that my feelings surrounding my time and energy were always dictated by the narrative that I constructed in my head. I constantly lived in the narrative that I was an overworked, burnt out, exhausted person who did not have the time or energy to dedicate to YouTube. In my head, I constantly went on and on about how low energy and burnt out I was, having no time for anything but my 9 to 5 job. One day, after months of living this way, I realized that the amount of time and energy I felt that I had was completely influenced and constructed by the narrative that I repeated to myself in my head. I made the decision to focus on all that energized me rather than all that depleted my energy. To focus on all of the pockets and windows of time I did have to commit to my side hustle, rather than all the time that was taken away from me. It took time, but I started to see that the amount of energy and time I felt that I had was shaped by my mental attitude. Change the thoughts you repeat to yourself and the attitude that you have surrounding your 9 to 5. Start small by changing 1 or 2 thoughts every single day, and then experience the power of your own thoughts and your feelings towards your time and energy, like I did. 2. Have an honest motivation and don't let it be influenced by what other people are doing or what other people are motivated by. I often felt lost because I felt like my motivations weren't like everybody else's. Most people were motivated by accolades or academic achievements or dream positions, but the one motivation that actually got me to dedicate time to YouTube and post consistently was the idea that in the future, I wanted to be able to see my family whenever I want for as long as I wanted. I wanted to create that life for myself. So whatever your motivation is, don't compare it to the motivations of others. Try and find a motivation that is entirely unique to you, and it's not influenced by superficial things surrounding you in your external world. Make it something that actually triggers emotion in you, the idea of not having that in the future, and then recall it whenever burnout is on the horizon. That will get you through anything, and it will get you through your burnout phases. 3. The best and last tip that I have for you is to write down all of your teachings, lessons, and insights that you have learned on your 9 to 5 side hustle balancing journey. Keeping a written log about what I have learned and what I've been feeling along this journey has made it infinitely easier. I'm able to overcome obstacles and burnout way easier because I've monitored myself and I know what I need. By writing down the insights and guidance that you receive, you can slowly start to improve your side hustle and better your craft. Instead of viewing your 9 to 5 as a hindrance, view it as an opportunity to learn things that will better your side hustle. The more you dread it, the more emotional turmoil you'll feel, and the more likely you'll get burnt out. So use this challenge as fuel and go for it. Those are the 3 things that helped me the most on my journey to balancing my 9 to 5 with my YouTube side hustle. They helped me more than I could ever explain, and I hope that they help you too. They got me to post consistently every single week, even while trying to maintain my 9 to 5. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. As a reminder, modifications of any of this advice is completely okay. You are doing something that you can do, and that should be praised. I hope you are able to find the smallest of takeaways from this video given the lifestyle that you live and the conditions that you face. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will catch you on the flippity flop. Peace.